Hello, I'm Thomas and I will show you how to use Inphinity Flow with external editors. Let's start by creating empty application with a simple load script. We will provide the data in an inline load script. First, we define a table for nodes with list of nodes, types and labels. Then we define a table for lines that will show from which node to which node the lines are pointing. Let's populate some data. Now we load the data to the application and create a visualization on the sheet. Let's drop the Inphinity Flow extension to the sheet. And set up all properties from our data model. Now we have created a simple diagram. We can use many editors to create diagrams as this one. I chose YED editor, and I will recreate the same diagram in this editor now. Let's define some nodes. And the lines between the nodes. And let's change colors and some properties on these nodes. Okay, now we can add some icons. And let's do this for all the other nodes. The advantage of using external editor is how easy we can modify the flow. Let's create some new node and update the text on the node. We can change many different attributes like the icon and colors. If only we could do this in the Qlik Sense extension itself. But don't worry. Just let me put a reload button here real quick. And voila! We have the updated flow here. I did a little trick on the background while you were not looking. I saved the diagram from YED editor to the file. It's a standard XML file, so we can easily read this in Qlik Sense. I will show you how it's done. I use the standard file loading options. We just need to change the filter to see all the files. Here we can see there are many options and many different data points we have in the XML file. Let's load them all. Now we can see the generated script is a little bit long and complicated. I will go ahead and import a script I have prepared that will do some transformations. I will provide this script with the video. Let me set the path to the file. we have defined the file path we want to load. Then we have some mappings. First one is mapping of arrow types. We have different arrow styles we can use in Flow. And the second one is mapping of icons to the type of the node in Flow. Then we load data from the files. First is the list of nodes with labels, the types coming from the icon selected by applying the icon map, the type is coming from the map. Then we have information about the original shape. We don't use this in Flow currently. The background color as a color field. Next, we have the list of nodes to properly join the tables, and a list of lines with the source and target node identification. Lastly, we have the styles for the arrows. We use the maps for source type and target arrow type, and we load colors and line styles. Now we reload the application. In the data model viewer, we can see what tables has been loaded. We have table for lines and nodes with some attributes. Let's go back to the application and enable the expression for additional attributes like color, line width, and arrow types. I will paste the reload button back here, and let's go back to the editor. We can add more lines to the diagram and change its properties. Let's make this line with arrow on both ends and let's make it thick. We can also change colors on the nodes. After reloading the application, we see the visualization has been updated. This is all in this video. Thank you for watching.